Hey guys, I just kind of wanted to make a video about HPPD, and I've noticed that when I look at videos online, a lot of the videos are pretty negative about HPPD. A lot of people have a lot of horrible things to say about it, and how it's very debilitating and ruin their lives, and it's a massive regret, and how they wish they could just take it back. And you know, I can completely understand how that feels. I can relate to that for sure. I've had pretty severe HPPD for a little over 4 years now, and I think it's as strong now as it ever was, if not stronger now. And with this HPPD, I've also gone through depersonalization, derealization, dissociation, all that good stuff. And essentially, I think although HPPD is debilitating and it's ever present and it's never gone, and there are definite setbacks, I think there are some benefits and some personal growths that come along with such a thing as HPPD. For example, one of the things being I now completely realize that it's not going away. I mean, it might go away. I hate to delve into absolutes and assume that it won't, but I've also accepted the fact that it probably won't, because it's still very strong, and so far there's nothing that I've been able to personally do to make it go away. I think those circuits in my brain have been fucked with enough where there's no going back. So in that sense, it has taught me to let go a little bit of control, and has taught me how to accept. I can still specifically remember the day when I decided to take this on and accept it and move on with courage and strength, and it kind of gave me this desire to want to continue to live some sort of normal life even though I have this. And I think that's the thing. It can pull you down, or it can give you strength. Or just, I mean, it all depends on your perception. I mean, HPPD itself isn't bad. It's just the perception we have on it, because we can compare what we used to be like, having clear visuals all the time, not being dissociated, seeing a sunset or the stars at night without extreme static or visual setback or negative images or colors and lights all around that aren't really supposed to be there. But you learn how to deal with it. And so HPP has taught me how to accept the things that I can't control. And it's also, in a way, caused me to go out into the world and do things I wouldn't normally have done, because I want to prove to myself that I can still survive even though I have HPPD. Another good thing about HPPD, I mean, depending on who you are, if you're someone who loves drugs, but I'll never do a drug again. There's no way. I mean, after you have HPPD, anything psychoactive of any sort is just, you're done with it. So it's caused me to kind of endeavor to find other things that get me high in a way, such as creation and art, and playing music and being in bands, being involved with the local art community. And these things, the feeling of coming back to the present and being a part of something that I used to get from like going out and smoking pot in the woods with my friends, I'm able to receive except sober. So, you know, it's nice to know that I can enjoy life sober, and I really don't have a choice in the matter. I do have a choice, but there's no way I'm going to try to exasperate my HPPD any more than it already is. It also, sometimes when I'm really like severely depersonalized or under the grips of HPPD, I have ideas and thoughts that I wouldn't normally have, for better or for worse. And it can kind of enhance my creativity in a way, because I think when you have dissociation and these visual strange feelings, and like you're disconnected from your body, sometimes if you can kind of go into that a little bit and explore it, you can bring back with you really unique and strange ideas. And if you're a creative person, you can write some really cool stuff. You can, if you're musical, you can come up with some really strange, trancy, I don't know, music that you wouldn't normally hear, which I'm sure there's an audience for. And even like painting and drawing, it's just like, wow, you can come up with some really strange images and try to put them on paper. It can inspire if you let it inspire. I think like anything else, it's worth exploring. You just have to have the courage to do so and not be afraid of it, and accept it, you know. So there's other things that, you know, I can't, at the top of my head, can't think of. I just woke up, so my brain's a little blank, but I just wanted to make a short video to anybody out there suffering with HPPD. I know how it is. There's a lot of people that post videos or write things about HPPD where they say, oh yeah, it's, you know, oh, you took some mushrooms, you took some LSD, and now you're getting a couple lines here and there. That's completely normal. But that's not really HPPD. Seeing lines or seeing the walls breathe or something like that. If you're living 24 hours a day with constant visual distortion, where you used to kind of go out maybe into the woods and you enjoyed just the clarity of the moment, and then you would kind of look and you would feel very engaged. But when you have HPPD, as soon as you stop and stare at something, everything starts to get really weird, and you get visual static like crazy. And you look at a tree and then you look away and there's a negative image of the tree right in front of you. And you look at the tops of the trees, and all the tops of the trees, there's trees above those trees that don't really exist. It's like perma-tripping all the time. It's not easy to get used to. You do get used to it. And through support of others and other people that have it, I think that it's very possible to get through it without the use. I mean, if you need medication, that's cool, but I think there's ways to do it without medication as well. But if you're someone with HPPD, please comment, and if you can think of anything that has, you know, HPPD has benefited you or caused some sort of benefit in your life in any way, feel free to share. Because I say we have the power to change our perception and turn this thing around and not let it rule our life. So, best of luck, my friends.